Hello, this is Heather from Twist My Stitch. Welcome back to day 2 of the Urban X-Hat Crochet-A-Long. This will be a short 5-day series, so make sure you catch all of it. For today, you will need 80 yards of yarn, a 5.5 millimeter eye hook, and a tape measure. We're going to get started with the knotless slip knot. Simply place the tail of the yarn over your thumb and the working yarn over your index finger. Then pinch both ends of the yarn in your pinky like so. You'll take your hook and place it under the yarn, lifting and twisting away from you simultaneously. You'll see it leaves just a small little twist in the yarn. And there you have the knotless slip knot. Then you'll chain 7. Now you're ready to work into the chain for row 1. You're going to skip the first chain and work into the next 6 chains. Work a single crochet along the whole starting chain. I prefer to work into the back ridge. So insert your hook into the chain and work a single crochet to the end. Here you're simply going to work into the knotless slip knot as if it were a normal chain. Just work your last single crochet. It may look a little loose, but all you have to do is cinch it down a little bit and you're good to go. We'll weave that tail in later. Let's move on to row 2. First you're going to chain 1 and turn. For row 2, you're going to work 6 single crochet across the row. This row you will work through both loops of the first stitch and through both loops of the last stitch as normal. All the other stitches will be worked through the back loop only. If you've never worked through the back loop only, I'll break it down for you. Here you will see the front loop of the stitch, and when you turn the stitch over, you will see the back loop. You just go down through the center of the stitch and grab just that back loop. I'll show you what that looks like. You should already have your chain 1. Work a single crochet through both loops of the first stitch and a single crochet through the back loop only of the next 4 stitches. Then the final stitch of the row will go through both loops. Chain 1 and turn. Continue working row 2 until you have 6 rows, and then you'll check your gauge. For this portion of the video, I'll show you how to check your gauge. You can easily count your rows by holding your beginning tail on the left. This here is the right side of row 1. The ridges that pop out towards you are every 2 rows. You should have 2, 4, and 6 rows. Now you're ready to check your gauge. Here you can see that my swatch is 1.5 inches in both height and width. If you've met gauge, continue working row 2 until you have 50 rows of the brim. If not, simply try again with another hook size. You should now have 50 rows of your brim pattern. This should measure 11.5 inches. Your brim will easily stretch anywhere from 2 to 4 inches. You should always measure your brim prior to stretching because your brim will measure differently after it is stretched. Next is seaming the brim together. First you'll chain 1 and turn. Then you'll take the short sides of your fabric and hold them together. Next, you'll slip stitch through both pieces of fabric along this short edge. You'll simply go through both loops of both pieces of fabric and join with a slip stitch. There you have your seam. This is the inside of the seam, so your right sides of fabric are facing. You're going to chain 1 and turn the right sides of the fabric facing out. Now you're ready to move on to the body of the hat, but we'll have to save that for another day. Now hop on over to the Twist My Stitch Facebook page or Crochet Along with Us group. Post a picture of your progress and connect with others working this project too. I'll put the links in the description below. Be sure to come back for day 3 of the Urban X Hat Crochet Along. Please give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, and click on that bell to get notified of future videos. Thank you for watching, and now go twist my stitch.